Alright everyone, today we are back at Snider West. Oh, we got a train coming, 2298, 22 something west. Anyways, we are back at Snider West right now, mile 1 on Beholton subdivision. And we already got a westbound coming, which just got cleared through Snider West. So yeah, and we also got an eastbound coming. Can't see the lights yet, so we might get a train meet here. The westbound is probably going to show up first. I have no idea what it is quite yet. So yeah. Anyways, enough of this short introduction, and let's get on to the video. And make sure you give this video a really big thumbs up. I'm in my car right now, so that I'm out of a cold, and I'll just get when the power comes. I am possible now, I'll see you in a bit. So the following catches were taken on Wednesday, February 5th. And in total, I caught 13 trains. And let me tell you, there were some interesting ones here. So let's get into them. So the first train I caught is CN A425. Coming out of the Macmillan Yard and is heading to Saria. It was fed by 2298, which the engineer gave me a horn salute from its K5HLB. Trailing second behind that is 8880. Trailing third is CREX 3965. And trailing fourth is Union Pacific 5906. And AC 4400CW-CTE. And that has 175 freight cars. So the next train I caught is CN M394, which met with 425 down the track. Coming out of a courtyard in GEVO, Indiana, and is heading to the Macmillan Yard. It was set by 3180. Trailing second behind that is 3354, which is an AC-44C6MV built -9. It was originally BNSF 4475. Trailing third is NREX 2118, which is a SW1001 switcher. The full name of this railroad is National Railway Equipment, and for some unknown reason, the unit has been covered up. And trailing fourth is BNSF 2098, a Burlington Northern Cascade Green GP38-2. And that has 149 freight cars. But wait, there's more. I got a train meet with CN L559. Coming out of the Macmillan Yard and is heading to Brampton. And then it will work around the Brampton Spurs. It was set by 4781, a smoking GP38-2W. Trailing second behind that is BNSF 2090, a GP38-2. And trailing third is 4125, which is a GP9RM. And that has 6 cars, 4 tankers and 2 grains. 559 came to a stop because they actually had a red signal, but it wasn't going to sit here for long. The next train I caught is CN-Z114's Light Power, coming out of Brampton Terminal and is heading to the Macmillan Yard. It was led by 3275, and trailing second behind that is 3356, another new AC-44C6 and rebuilt -9. It was originally BNSF 4480, and 114 came from Winnipeg and it headed to Brampton. And surprisingly, this was the only power move that I caught. In the distance, you can see another train that is pulling into Mac Yard, and that's CN L517. It's a local train coming from Belleville and is heading to the Macmillan Yard. Unfortunately, I didn't see the power because I was sitting in the car, but it did have BC Rail 4652 trailing second. So the next train I caught is CN A422, coming out of Port Robertson and is heading to the Macmillan Yard. It was led by 8822, trailing second is 2543, and trailing third is 2727, the class ender of a C44-9Ws. And this was originally 2667, and how many cars did 422 have? Well, it doesn't matter. I didn't bother counting most of the trains because it was way too cold. I only counted the ones that passed by Ingersoll Canva. But wait, there's more. I got a train meet with CN-Z121, coming out of Halifax, Nova Scotia, and is heading to Brampton Terminal. It was led by 3238, which is a 100-year anniversary GEVO, and the conductor gave me a wave. Trailing second is 3250, and for mid-DPU is 3305. An AC-44C6M rebuilt -9. It was originally 2563. And how many cars did 121 have? Well, it doesn't matter.
standby. 3275, 114 dual. Over. Up engine's doubling to R10 right now. So here's a late alternate inbound for R10. 10's an occupied track. Approach it, prepare to stop. When you see it moving north, you're okay to follow it. Call me when you get to the north end. When 14 gets into clearing 10, I'll give you a light to follow. Understand that you'll be third in line in that track. Okay, once the train in front of us goes into R10, we'll have a light following them down and keeping in mind that they are also in there. Thank you. Traffic coordinator. 422.
Well, even though they didn't call it for ID, I already know what it is. That's CN Z121 because it has these containers from Halifax. So yeah. When I first saw this train, I honestly thought they came from the Bella, but sure enough, it has these containers right here from Halifax. So that's CN Z121.
32 stop center.
Looks like he's picking up speed a little bit right now, so yeah.
Hi, Snider, thanks.
Yep, they just called it 121. Perfect. Alright, now we know what it is. The next train I caught is Q104. Coming out of Rubberbanks, BC, and is heading into Brampton Intermodal Terminal. It was set by 2826. And for mid-DPU is NREX CREX 2768. And how many cars they have? Well, it doesn't matter. But if you're enjoying this video so far, then please make sure you give it a really big thumbs up. The next train I caught is CN M397. Coming out of the Macmillan Yard and is heading to the Kirk Yard in GEVO, Indiana. It was hit by CN 8832, which is a SC70M-2. And trailing second behind that is a Canadian Pacific GEVO, and that being CP 8779. And that has 105 freight cars. .397 actually came to a stop, I guess waiting for signal clearance. But while it was stopped, CN M377 pulled into the Mac Yard after coming from Montreal. It only had 3 GEVOs, so no big deal. The next train I caught is Q101. Coming out of Brampton Tomo and it's heading to Rubber Banks, BC. This had an CREX DEVO, and that being 3914, and for a mid-DPU at 3950. And how many cars they have? Well, it doesn't matter. The next train I caught is CNU714. It's an eastbound ethanol train coming from Chicago, Illinois, and it's heading to Levi's, Quebec, which is near Quebec City. And as usual, this train runs when it's needed. It was led by 2842, and trailing second is 2830. And that has 82 cars, 80 tankers, and 2 buffer cars on each end. The next train I caught is CNZ-148. Coming out of Chicago, Illinois, and is heading to Brampton Intermodal. Then after they drop off our rail cars at Brampton, they will take the all-direct cars to the Macmillan Yard. It was set by 3051, and trailing second is 2568. And that has 28 all-directs.
Alternate inbound R5. Call me in the north end of 5 for your light to the shop. Turn light north end of 5, give me a shout. Thank you, traffic coordinator. All lines back 30.
The next train I caught is CNL570. Coming out of the Eldershot Yard and is heading to the Macmillan Yard. It was set by 3212, and trailing second behind that at 3367. Another new AC44C6 and rebuilt -9. It was originally BNSF 4504. And how many cars they have? Well, it doesn't matter.
Over. 301 over.
301, go ahead, over.
I want to give you a quick heads up here. I took my reduction when the conductor was getting his ride up to the head end here, and he's been on board for 5 minutes, and the tail end isn't coming down, so there's an angle cock turn somewhere in that tail end portion that are driving it, but I just wanted to give you a heads up. I don't want to be holding anybody up out there. Okay, so the heads up, I'll watch for you when you show up. That's when I'll let you by the operator over. It sounds good, thank you. Yep.
The next final train that I caught is CN M301. Coming out of the Macmillan Yard and is heading to the Cementing Yard in Winnipeg, Manitoba. And it goes through the state instead of traveling up north on the ballast up. It was set by 8884. Trailing second behind that is 2245. And 97 cars down the train is a red braking box car. And that being 0087. And 301 has 162 cars. And there was a bunch of NREX near the end of the train. And there goes CN, M301 starting its trip to the States, you can see here. And off he goes, you can see here. Heading down to Winnipeg. By detouring through the States. Well, everyone, 301 is going to be the final train of the day for me. CN, L529 is also coming behind him. But unfortunately, I don't have enough time to stay out for him, so because of that, 301 is going to be the final train of the day for me. But oh well, it is what it is. I heard that L529 had 9639 reading, and L559 is coming back soon with the same power from the beginning of this video. Sorry, got distracted. Yeah, L559 is going to have the same power like this morning with a BNSF trailing second and the third unit trailing is leading. So yeah, because of time reasons, I have to get going now. So it's time for me to wrap up this video and call it a day. So yeah, that being said though, I really hope you enjoyed this marathon trip to Snider today. All in all, it was definitely an exciting one. If you enjoyed it, then please make sure to give this video a really big thumbs up. And subscribe for more videos if you haven't already. That will really help me a lot. And until my next one, I will see you guys later. Peace out folks, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Have a wonderful evening everyone. And that will be it from me. Bye now. See you in the next video.